Hey guys, I'm Morthadon, and we are back for Clone Wars Season 2, Episode 6. So, last time we had a pretty crazy episode. It was a just full-on battle where they were trying to reach this landing point, but basically things went wrong for all three groups. Worst of all for Obi-Wan, it seemed like, but our two other groups were able to converge in on him and group up, so hopefully I don't know that they ever made it to the point where they were supposed to reach, right? So I think this is going to be a continuation, but I loved the urgency of the battle. I talked about it a lot in the last video, where uh sometimes you go through battles in shows and it like stops to have the characters talk to each other like way more than I feel like is realistic, where here I actually felt like we didn't have the time to stop and talk to each other. There was like one point where like I think uh Snips and Anakin stopped and talked to each other for a little bit, and I was like, this is kind of what I'm talking about, but this is fine. It was like a singular time and like a whole episode of crazy, so I really liked it. And I love that the person they're going after is named Poggle. It's just such an adorable name that it's just kind of funny. The Poggle's Campaign of Destruction is something I've written down in my notes, and it's just hilarious to reread. So, anyway, let's get started with this episode, and I imagine watch the continuation. Alright, we're gonna start here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, now. I forgot to mention before I started, though, I have a stiff neck. It's actually not feeling too bad right now. I heard it like a little over a day ago, but I took some ibuprofen and it's feeling a little better. But if I move my neck the wrong way and I make like a painful groan, I apologize. It's just why. And then also my dog is sleeping in the corner, so there may be other groans and snoring that you hear, and that's probably my dog over there. Ah, okay. We have some more people coming in. Damn. That is some backup. Nice. Ooh, big guns! At least they look like it. Anakin. Why? Why did you take over? It seemed like she was doing good. Didn't seem like she needed help. So you thought she was doing it wrong? Hmm. Barisoffy. I always get sad when we meet new Jedi because I just know they die. Damn. That's crazy. It's like an anthill. Yeah, it looks easy to navigate. Yeah. Damn. Is there gonna be... Ah, okay. Hmm. Alright. What's the odds that this goes bad? I almost like... Maybe it's my own mind making a competition between Padawans, right? It could just be my own mind, but part of me like hopes that like Barriss feels like a little stuck up, kind of like I kind of hope that Ahsoka saves her in a way, right? But there's nothing that makes me feel like they need to be competing, right? They're just working together. It's just I feel like other shows they would be competing by now, where it's like I want to be the better Padawan. Is that Poggle? Super tanks. Alright. Distraction time. Hmm. No one look down. No one look down. Alright. Man, I know they're trained professionals, but for some reason, when we saw them, like, turn on their lightsaber and it came up right next to their face, I'd be so scared. Like, what if, like, one of the clones were just like, oh, I tripped, you know, and then you just slice your head off. I guess you wouldn't have to worry about it anymore, you'd be dead, but... Like, I know they're trained professionals and that would probably never happen, but I don't know. It's just one of those things that briefly went through my mind. I was like, it was a cool shot of both of them turning their lightsabers on right next to their face, but so dangerous. It's like, hold on, let me just hold my sword to my neck and hope nothing happens. Alright. Alright. Once again, I expected conflict, and... and Ahsoka feeling like she needs to like prove herself or something, but there's some guards they're gonna have to deal with, maybe, or just ninja. Oh shit. Well, shit. Oh, fuck this. Uh-oh. That's super not good. Did I just touch something? I guess not. Damn. Gotta be keeping an eye out on up. We're going off of her memory. That doesn't inspire confidence that you, like, had to just figure it out. Wait, did he see it? Did he see them? It seems like he's following, right? Not good. Oh, RPG. Nice. Fuck your barriers. Our guys are dying. Please help us. Alright, super tank time. Do they have guns? Oh, maybe, is that guns on the sides? Oh shit. They said it can withstand anything, right? Oh, well. I guess they found it seemed like, right? Ruh-roh. Yeah, okay, so he definitely... If he didn't see before, he sees now. They're supposed to withstand any weapon they have, right? That's a relief. Alright. Oh, he went to go report instead of stopping them. Retro. Hopefully they don't get deactivated. Okay, there's the weapons. It, like, unfolds. Okay. I was gonna say, they gotta be more than just big armored balls. Damn. Oh, that was some nice moves, Ahsoka. Damn. Good. Okay, they're collecting the bombs, I see. Damn, that's not good. But you're not gonna take it. Yep. Fool. That would have been funny if, like, his last word was, damn. Maybe since Ahsoka and Barriss only have one to deal with, they could find a weakness in the super tanks. Alright, blow up the bridge, make them fall. If your weapons don't work on them, just make them go bye-bye. Did they get all the bomb? Oh. Well, bye, Ahsoka. Oh. No, we gotta stop him. Super not good. Barriss looks like she doesn't know what to do. Does she leave? Is she gonna ditch Ahsoka? Nice. Cool. Alright. Jesus, they're planting so many. Gotta hurry before they get to the other side of the bridge. Nice. So they're past them now, so maybe they could go in to help the Padawans? Yep. Warp. Oh. Guess Ray Shielded doesn't protect you from fall damage. Mm. Warp. Even more coming out. Okay, so she stayed. Oh, okay. Can you use the super tank to take out the thingy? You have a tank! I guess. It survives so much hits from other things, could it not? Damn. I guess they don't know how tanky that tank is, right? So, I mean, I'm pretty sure they make it. My own, Jeez. Alright. Mission successful, but at what cost? I mean, we saw the tanks blow up when they fell too far, but we also saw them take tank shots. I'm also pretty sure there's a show about Ahsoka when she's older, so... He's gonna give up that quick? Luminaris is just like, eh, they're dead. Fuck it. Fuck them. Thanks, Ahsoka. Alright. Hmm. We just have a pessimist versus an optimist up there. SOS. Wow, you can track it? Uh-oh, they're running out of air? That felt quick. I guess we don't know how long they've really been trapped, right? It doesn't feel like it's been too long, but... Okay. I thought they... I guess, is it just right there? Okay, I guess they weren't buried all that deep. Oh, well. Not out of air anymore. Nice. I just already accepted her death. I didn't let her go. Nice. Alright. Cool. That is it, guys, for episode 6. That was a good episode. I like that one. Yeah, we had, I mean, I guess it was... I mean, we saw Luminaris and Anakin obviously doing some stuff, but it was focused a lot on Barriss and Ahsoka, the Padawans, and everything, which was cool. And I like that, you know, I mean... Jedi aren't supposed to be like competitive and stuff like that, so I'm glad it didn't turn into something like that where they're trying to compete to see who the better one is and stuff like that. It was a nice little interaction between them as essentially colleagues, and I like that. And it wasn't, you know, it wasn't, oh look at what I can do versus look at what I can do kind of thing. It was great. It was just different, and I like that so much because so many times when you have that where, you know, because Luminaris kind of came in like, my Padawan has memorized the whole thing. I expected it to just start some competition of like, yeah, well, my Padawan can do this, you know, especially with how much like Anakin competes with Obi-Wan and stuff like that. I thought it was going to turn into kind of a similar little deal, but I'm glad it didn't, because it's refreshing not having it be that, right? Not everything has to be a competition, especially when you're in a battle like this. It's just about survival. And both of them played their parts and did good stuff and all that. I was really worried that Barriss was gonna share a similar mentality as our master, where it's like, oh, Ahsoka's on the ground over there. There's a tank like pretty much aiming right at her. Like it felt like Barriss was contemplating running at one point there, which feels like something Luminaris would do. Like, better not both of us die down here, so I'm out. See ya. You know, and I know Luminaris doesn't have like bad intentions. She was the one in one of the other episodes that was like favoring the greater good over saving one person, right? Like she was kind of the person to be like, hey, let's leave Anakin behind so that way we can complete our mission and save a bunch of people, right? It like he's not worth the lives of, you know, X amount of other people. She just tries to prioritize saving more people regardless of who they are, right? Whether, you know, she won't save the one for the many, even if that one is someone close to her, right? So, but yeah, so I thought maybe her logic had gone to her Padawan a little bit, and maybe it did, but Barriss did stay and help, and that was good. They took that tank, they blew up the core, you know. That was very unfortunate that those so I wonder if Poggle died in that. I mean, he ran, so did he manage to get away, I wonder? But if anything, you know, this is like, oh, we got all the bombs and left, and just left them with a tank. There's no way they survive against this super tank, right? But they literally just gave them the weapon. Like, hell, it would have been better to get the, like, have the tank leave and just, like, try to lock down that room and just have them left in that room. Granted, they might just build a lightsaber through a door or a wall or something, but they left them with like the one weapon that could help them just take down the core. And I guess like you can't just lightsaber the core, right? Because like as soon as you stick your lightsaber in that, it's probably gonna make it unstable, make it blow up, and then you're definitely dead. I mean, I guess they could, but if they were willing to sacrifice their lives before, with the tank, they could have done that as like a super final resort, but then they definitely would have been dead. But yeah, overall, I like the episode. We had I mean, it was a little simple, right? It was just kind of like it honestly just went by really quick. I think it's not really that it was simple, right? It felt like it went by fast. And I mean, I know these episodes are on the shorter side, but it's like when we saw the plan of them like navigating through those tunnels, I thought there'd be so much more to it, but they kind of cut a hole in the wall, walked a little bit, and then like jumped through a hole, and then they were there. And I imagine they walked for longer than what we saw, just nothing happened and it was uneventful, so they cut past it. Because those tunnels looked like they should have taken longer to navigate than what we saw. But yeah, it was just like, okay, we're all ready here, planting bombs, we're good, except for, you know, being spotted and improvising with what had happened. But yeah, they sent some crazy reinforcements, which I guess, I don't know, I mean, they had them ready, I suppose, but they probably never planned on it if the original plan went well, but because of the events of last episode with everything going to shit, they sent in Luminaris and Barriss and the others to help the situation with a bunch of gunships and well, actually, I don't think they're gunships, whatever those ships are called, that came in with her. It was like some pretty good reinforcements, but yeah. I loved it. I loved the respect for each other. I loved, it was a good little story about, you know, and we had like a little tension between Anakin and Ahsoka in the beginning too. I guess I haven't talked about that. I don't know why Anakin felt the need. Like, it felt like everything that he said was what she was about to say, but it's like I don't think she made any mistakes. I just think that he's so worried about the potential of her making a mistake that he intervened to prevent her from doing so. And I get the point that, like, we've had several episodes like this where they're trying to make a point that Anakin babies his Padawan a lot, right? Like, he doesn't want to ever let her go, it seemed like, right? And they push that point again here with Luminaris of like, eventually you gotta let her leave the nest, and they've had that reference before, and and stuff like that. So it's going to be interesting what I imagine we're building up to something. The eventuality that Anakin and Ahsoka separate, whether it's something happening to Ahsoka or just it's her time to move on and graduate from, I don't know if they call it graduating, but go past being a Padawan learner and being a Jedi herself, right? So, and then she'd be going on her own missions and things like that. And it seems like everyone's trying to prepare him for that loss, but he's just not accepting it. So I wonder if there will be like when that time comes, will there be a big blowout? Because I mean, we know how Anakin deals with loss. We've seen that before. Granted, this one might not be as intense as losing his wife or him thinking he loses his wife and all that. So, I just wonder like what are we building up to with all this prepping and planning, and it seems like the show keeps having these little episodes of like, hey, look at how Anakin's babying her. So yeah, I guess we'll have to wait and see what the eventuality of that is. But anyway, I think that's going to be it for me, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Hit that subscribe button if you enjoyed. As usual, link in the description of my Patreon where you can get 2 more episodes ahead of time through the early access tier. Check it out. Thank you, guys, and I will see you in my future reactions. Bye-bye.